How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Well, today we're going to talk about PlayStation 5. So, you got Christmas and all that. You got a PlayStation 5 and stuff like that. You don't know what kind of games you want to get and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to show you some good old role-playing games that you can pick up if you got a PlayStation 5. That there must have. A couple of them you have to get digital. Well, one of them at least you have to get digital. Maybe a couple of them. To get, getting the physical be kind of hard, but other than that, you can find these games, and they're not relatively too expensive and stuff like that. So just kind of look around for these role-playing games, and check them out and stuff like that. They're pretty sweet games, and I just got a little stack right here. I didn't pick out a whole bunch of them, but I got this stack right here. So if you're new to the PlayStation 5 because you got one over the holidays, these are some games that you can try and pick up and stuff like that. I'm just gonna show and talk about them and stuff like that. You can look up YouTube videos on gameplay and stuff like that. I don't want to get copyrighted and stuff like that, but there's a lot of gameplay videos of all these games right here. So yeah, but other than that, I'll show you the games and they're awesome. So good old role-playing games, action role-playing games. You got JRPG or Japanese role-playing games, just a ton of them and stuff like that. Got the whole gang back there. My dog Charlie downstairs just taking it easy. But all right, let's start off with the first one, and that's Metaphor ReFantazio. Really awesome story on this one and stuff like that. If you haven't had a chance to pick it up, travel beyond fantasy. Oh yeah, awaken evil, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, but pretty cool. It's a good old Japanese role-playing type game. This is really cool. The throne sits empty after the king's assassination, and you got to go. I think you got to go find the king or the king or something like that. But pretty sweet storyline on it. If you haven't had a chance to check this one out, Metaphor ReFantazio. But it's a good fantasy role-playing game. It's in a fantasy type world and stuff like that. But pretty cool. You got shops you can go check out and stuff like that. You got little towns you can go visit and stuff. I'm trying to remember the gameplay itself because it's been a while since I played it, but I dig it because just some of the things I can do in this game, some of the people I can befriend, I guess, and stuff in this game. But yeah, check it out. Metaphor ReFantazio. Awesome game. Okay, I ain't got no room to set my stuff. Okay, now I do. Next one is Granblue Fantasy Relink. Got that nice good old classic role-playing game, another Japanese role-playing game. This is not a real common one. It's made by Seed Games, so this one might be a little pricey, maybe. I would shop around and see if you can find it. Trying to find it locally, you might not be able to, so you might have to go online and look for it. Some of these games you might have to, like Metaphor too, but this is a really cool game. I remember getting on this thing. I'm on a boat, a flying boat, and I'm flying all over the place. It was pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. But I like the cover of it. It says step forth beyond the blue. You can see the little flying ship right there. Welcome to the forgotten sky of Zeppelin Skydome. Yeah, awesome. Pretty cool. Check it out. Granblue Fantasy Relink. You'd think it was like a remaster, but I don't know. But this is still a sweet game. One of the early games I played out on the PlayStation 5 from back in the day. I know there's some DLC for this. I should play the DLC for it, unless I already did. But I did get platinum on this one. That was Tales of Arise. If you haven't played this one, this is a must play. I mean, you cannot go wrong with this game right here. This game is really epic. If I remember correctly, she's like a sword type person. Let me see. Rich, detailed environment waiting to be explored. A captivating tale about breaking tradition for equality and peace. Exciting and highly customizable battle experience. It's a pretty epic game. I'm trying to remember the gameplay of it. But this is pretty cool. Hey, I like that. If you haven't had a chance to play it. Tales of Arise. Epic role-playing game. Fantasy role-playing game. Really epic fantasy role-playing game. I love this game. It's underrated. A lot of people don't know about this one, so definitely pick it up. One I shouldn't have to talk about too much. A lot of people know about these games and stuff like that because the PlayStation 3, I played the first one, and this is the second one. That's Dragon's Dogma 2. It's a nice, good old role-playing game in a fantasy type area. It's got some action role-playing elements to it. You can climb on top of monsters and stuff like that, and yeah, stab 'em, stab, stab. Well, pretty sweet game. I shouldn't have to talk about Dragon's Dogma 2. This is a really cool game. If you haven't had check it out, chance to check it out, check it out. Made by Capcom, of course. Awesome company. Here's the one that you might have to buy digital, because this is the import version, but it's still in English, and that's Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time. I got over 100 hours into this game. I'm still playing it. I might play it later on. I don't know yet. Pretty sweet. But it's a fantasy life. You got skills, life skills you gotta unlock, like like saw, fishing, um, hitting rocks and stuff like that, and you can create meals and stuff. It's got that life sim to it, but it's more than that. You got dungeons you can go into and beat up. You got these little characters you can take and bring it over to this one dude, and yeah, it's just an awesome game. Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time. Really sweet, a fun game. I had so much fun with that. That dragon's pretty cool too. You don't realize it, but play the game and you know who that dragon is. It's awesome. Next three games are all pretty much role-playing games in a different style of everything and stuff like that, but pretty much the same, almost the same game, except for this last one I'm going to show you. That's Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I like this one because if you played any Yakuza games that's got that combat, well, the Like a Dragon's got the turn-based combat. Most of it's all turn-based. I can't remember if this one's turn-based. It's been a while since I played this one, but this has got like an Animal Crossing mode in it, where you get on this little island and then you got to clean it all up and get all the hobos out of it and stuff like that. And you got to get people to come to your island, whatever. But this is a pretty sweet game, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Awesome game. Any Yakuza game, if you haven't played any of them, they're all fun. Like this one right here, the original Like a Dragon. Yeah. They're fun games to play. It's all in the same town, pretty much. When you look at like this one right here, Infinite Wealth and stuff, you're all hanging out in this pretty much in the same town and stuff like that. They cram these games out like left and right. I mean, I'm figuring probably this year they'll probably have another Like a Dragon game. If you haven't played any of these Like a Dragons, play them. They're all fun. There's any one of them that you can find that's got the Like a Dragon on it. That's cool. Or Yakuza and that general. Yakuza games in general. But the Like a Dragon series are awesome. Got that turn-based combat. Time for some classic role-playing games that you can get. I ain't got all the classic ones, but I got Suikoden's 1 and 2 HD remasters. They're just old classic Suikoden games that came out for, like, I think PS1 era or something like that, but pretty awesome. If you like the good old classic RPGs, these are good to pick up. Same thing with this one, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. I got to get 1 and 2, I think. They got that out. I haven't picked it up yet, but same thing. Got the classic role-playing games in it. Go check it out. I shouldn't have to explain too much about these. These are classic, timeless games. That's why they're releasing that. That's why they released them. These are Square Enix and Konami. Pretty sweet. The next series, they got a lot of these games. I mean, if you can find the ones even on PS4, you can play on PS5. They're Ys games. Ys been around for a long time. This is Ys 10 Nordics. Yeah. Let me explain it on the back here. Two heroes, one thrilling adventure, boundless sea of discovery. Experience the perils of the obelisk of Adolf Christian. He's the main character in pretty much all the games. Adolf Christensen. Yeah, you just go on adventures and do all kinds of stuff, and you get all these weird powers probably in the games and stuff like that. Dumb things happen. Same thing in this game. It's an awesome game. You get tied up with this chick right here, and you're chained together, and you got to figure out how to fight together and get along and stuff like that. But pretty sweet game, Ys 10. Yeah, I got the import of this one, but yeah, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, but check them out. Any Ys game. It could be YS, Ys. Just when it says Ys on it, go pick it up. Yeah, you might pay a little bit of money for these games, but they're well worth it. If you don't want to pay that much money, try to find a digital version on the PlayStation Store and pick it up that way. Man, the last game I'm going to show was kind of like a hidden gem. A lot of people didn't pick up on it and stuff like that. Made by Square Enix, and this game has got a lot of RPG elements into it and stuff like that, and it's got some online capabilities to it too. I think the online's still on this right here. It's got network features, 1 to 3 players, so you can go more than one player, and that's Outriders. This game is phenomenal. I mean, really good. I think it's on Xbox and stuff like that, so if you got a PlayStation 5, this is a must-have. You don't have to pay very much to get this game. Just pick it up and play it. It's a really fun game. Just the levels that you can get into and play, and the gunplay is awesome. Let me see, what's this one all about? Outriders, 1 to 3 players co-op RPG shooter. Become an outrider. Pioneer from the forgotten past, reborn devastating power. That's right. Yeah, because you're going to a different world or something like that, and you wake up on a just different world, and it's all messed up and everything's screwed up, and you got to pretty much fight for your humanity. But pretty sweet. Well, yeah, those are some role-playing games of different variations that you can go pick up for your PlayStation 5 if you got one. I might do another video on other different genres and games. You can let me know in the comments below. But those are some of those games that I have in my collection. I just wanted to show that I played and stuff like that. They're pretty awesome. You can check them out yourself. Some of them might be demos on the PlayStation. You can check always on the store there to see if they got demos of some of these games. You can try them out and see if you like them for yourself. Stuff like that. I gotta make sure my TV don't go on save mode here. But yeah, you could do all that. But hey, if you like this video, whoops. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what you think. You're gonna pick up some of these games. You're gonna try them out. Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, let me know if you want some more of these videos like this. You know, like for Xbox or PlayStation and stuff like that. Different games that you can go pick up. Same thing with my PlayStation 3 collection. I talk about that all the time. All right. Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye. I like doing some of these simple videos. See ya.